guys, this is Mary with The Solution. Today we're going to talk about the 4 main reasons why you might have neck pain. Lower back pain and neck pain kind of differ in the sense that lower back pain is much more based on functional movement. Neck pain is actually more about static posture. And when you're in one position for a long period of time, usually that's when you'll have a lot of neck pain, for example, desk jobs and different things like that. So the first thing we're going to talk about is desk height. Generally, the desk height that you want to have is just under eye level. If you have it a little too low, you're going to have to hang your head forward. That brings the weight of your head farther forward, so then your spine has to work harder and your muscles have, or I should say your muscles have to work harder around the spine to hold your head in place to be in this position. That also pushes you into a more forward head position, especially, which is key here, if you guys need glasses and don't have glasses, or if you have any type of vision issue and not taking care of it properly, you're not going to be able to see the screen properly, so you're going to get up and close like this just to try to see the screen. That's going to be something that really bothers your neck long term. So it's going to be much harder to be in the proper posture here. Again, just below eye level, you can rest your shoulders down and you can just stare at it. You can have proper chin tuck posture. Of course, the same issue can happen when it's too high. You're going to be all the way up here, so naturally you're going to have to shrug your shoulders up and type away this way, or if you're ever moving anything around the desk, everything's going to be very shoulder elevated because it's too high to be comfortable. So the best position to avoid your neck issues at work, again, just under eye level. So that was desk height. Next is what I'm sure you've heard a ton of in the past, is posture. So as you can see in this picture here, we have this amount of distance from the center of the body. And now the weight of the head is going to be significantly heavier. So think about it this way. Say that head was a bowling ball, and you have the bowling ball right next to your body when you're about to throw it down to hit the pins. When you have it closer to your body, you could see it's a lot lighter. But imagine holding that bowling ball with your arm straight out in front of you. How comfortable would that be? So now that same scenario is happening with your musculature here, where there's a distance between the center of your body and where the actual weight of the head is. So that musculature is overworking to have to hold that same weight in an extended position in a farther distance. Whereas here, you can see the head is directly above the body, so the muscles don't have to overwork in order to hold the head in place. So the third thing we're going to talk about is actually a very common issue that most people don't even realize that they do, is when you have your head turned in one direction for a long period of time. So I'll use an example with the desk again, since we've been using the desk example a lot. I'll talk about watching TV on the couch, and I'll talk about sleeping. So when you're at a desk, a lot of people will have their head turned in one direction because patients and clients might come in on one side and the computer is on the other side. So they're typing here and they want to make sure they talk directly to the person when they come in. So they're in that bent position or turned position for a long period of time. And that's going to really aggravate their neck. Now, nowadays, ergonomically, desks are a lot better, where they'll literally have the computer directly in front of where people walk in. So there's no angles, there's none of that. You just look up when somebody comes in. That's usually how you resolve that issue. Or if you have to be turned, you spend as much, then you want to spend as much time on the right as you do on the left. Where that example really takes into effect is when people have like their same favorite side of the couch when they're watching TV. So they'll always be on the left side of the couch. When you're on the left side of the couch, in order to watch TV, you have to turn your head to the left to turn it. And then they wonder why always when they watch TV, after a while, they always have that pain. They'll be surprised that when you just switch it and you spend some time on the right side of the couch just as much as you do on the left, or if you just face right in front of the TV, you won't have to turn your head in that one position for a long period of time. The last and most important time where it's really important is actually sleeping. So the only bad way to sleep is on your stomach. It's perfectly fine to sleep on your side, and it's fine for your back or your neck to sleep on your back. The problem with sleeping on your stomach is that in order to breathe, you have to either rotate your head to the right or to the left in order to actually be able to breathe. So you're always turned in that one position for a long period of time, and that's why it's very common, or one of the common reasons why people wake up with that stiffness and upper trap pain in the morning. So definitely one of these that people really don't realize, but a big one that'll really help reduce your symptoms if you have any. All right, well that feels a lot better. So now let's talk about the fourth and final trick to help reduce your neck pain. So that would be reducing shoulder elevation. So it's very common that we tend to be shrugged when we're typing or even when we're moving and shuffling papers around and we're in the shoulder elevated position. The way that you can help relax and train your body out of that is to actually push down into the desk to hold your body up this way when you're typing. And then of course when you move things around, it'll feel much better because your shoulder depressors will be more neurally active because it's responding to what you keep using. So as long as you press down onto the desk to hold yourself up, the body's naturally going to neurally activate your shoulder depressors, which will make them stronger, more active over time. So not only will that alleviate pressure in your upper trap while you're working, but it will also relieve it longer term because of the strengthening that we're doing for those shoulder depressor muscles. So that's the 4 big secrets that'll help you reduce your neck pain. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, by all means, leave questions in your comment section below. I'd love to answer your questions. Or if you'd like me to make a video about a specific activity or job you may do, I'd love to do so. Again, just let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. I look forward to talking to you soon.